This is Dr. Mads Gilbert, who is a Norwegian physician, and he has been working in Gaza for the past 16 years. I think by this time everybody knows about the Israeli claims that how Hamas operates from inside the hospitals, how they have tunnels underneath the hospitals, they have this network, and how they use patients as human shields. हम सब ने ये कहानियाँ बहुत बार सुन लिया इसराइलियों की तरफ से कि हमास जो है वो अस्पताल के अंदर से ऑपरेट करती है, इसलिए हम मजबूर हैं अस्पतालों को बॉम्ब करने के लिए, क्योंकि वो बेसिकली वहाँ पे छुपे बैठे हैं और वहाँ से ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं. Although it still does not make any sense that if so many civilians are inside the hospital, why would you bomb it just to kill a few militants, even if those militants are there? अगर हम इस बात को सच समझ भी लें तो. But now listen to what Dr. Gilbert has to say about this Israeli claims. Somebody who has actually worked in these hospitals, who has actually lived in Gaza, and who is not a Palestinian. He's a foreigner there. He's just working there to help the people. So listen to this video about what he has to say about the Israeli claims about Hamas being inside the hospitals.
I'm a medical doctor. I'm a civilian. I have been all around in Shifa Hospital for 16 years. I've been walking freely everywhere. I've taken pictures and videos. I have talked to anybody, to patients and to staff. I've even been sleeping in the Shifa Hospital, and I have never seen any signs of any military command center in Shifa. But I think again you have to ask the Israelis, because if they are so sure about this command center that they have been talking about for 16 years now, where is the proof? Where are the pictures? Where is the X-ray of the hospital? Because you have to remember that Israel has a very sophisticated intelligence, and they have been X-raying the ground of Gaza. They have mapped all the tunnels for the resistance. They know the phone number of every citizen. They know the addresses. They know exactly who lives where. So why is it that this brilliant Israeli intelligence system has not been able to put forward any proof? These are all the lies of war. Israel is a chronic liar. Any normal human being with a heart would not attack hospitals. Israel has a long history of attacking hospitals, ambulances, health personnel, primary healthcare clinics, and they've done that since I first was in Gaza during bombing in 2006. So in this situation where any sensible person, general, prime minister with a heart would say, we will have ceasefire, we will take care of the wounded, we will re-establish the function of the hospitals. What is Israeli doing? They are increasing the bombing, increasing the number of wounded, increasing the siege of the hospitals and the strangulation of the people. So if you are not killed during the Israeli bombing, they want to starve you, to thirst you, to bleed you and scare you to death. So to me this is, it's not only war crimes, this is crimes against humanity. And this is crimes against the value base that we all should have. If we are Muslims or Christians or Jews or agnostics, that every human life is sacred. And we should save and protect every human life. In Gaza, lives are shred like this. And the European leaders and this President Joe Biden is completely silent, or even worse, they are supporting the Israeli atrocities. I think the Palestinian people today is the only people on earth who have to prove that they are killed. They have to prove that they are dead, because Joe Biden says that he doubts the numbers from the Minister of Health in Gaza. And I say to you all, stand up for Palestine, stand up for Gaza now, Kuluna Gaza. Now we need solidarity more than ever. That's much more important than what a Norwegian doctor can do. We need now to be strong and to say to the leaders and to the world that we don't accept this.
And now please also listen to this video, which is extremely heartbreaking, where he's crying out loud and calling at the world leaders to listen to him. And you can clearly hear the screams and the cries of people behind in the hospital. It's extremely nerve-shattering. So please, this is a trigger warning, but listen to this video as well.
President Biden, President Biden, President Biden, Mr. Blinken, can you hear me? Prime ministers and presidents of the European countries, can you hear me? Can you hear the screams from Shifa Hospital, from Al-Auda's hospital? Can you hear the screams from innocent people, refugees sheltering, trying to find a safe place, being bombed by the Israeli attack forces this morning inside the hospital? Hospitals that are the temples of humanity and protection. When are you going to stop this? You're all complicit.